This is The Crown and the Flame, Book 1, and it's part of the app Choices. Chapter 1, The Broken Alliance. Who do you want to start as? Princess Kenna Rise or Dominic Hunter? Let's start with the princess. Now playing as Kenna Rise, you're the Princess of Stormhold, the smallest realm of the 5 kingdoms. Draw your sword, or are you too worried I'll bruise that pretty face of yours? Your best friend, Dominic Hunter, smirks as he raises his practice sword. Oh, so my face is pretty now. Typical Dom, you only hear what you want to hear. Get ready for a beating. You haven't gotten the better of me in 6 summers. Dom raises his sword. Tutorial. You're about to make a choice. The choices you make will change the story in different ways, some small and some very big. That's cool. Dom's attacking. I should block. You block Dom's strike and hold your own. Some choices increase Kenna's prestige. Higher prestige unlocks special choices. You were saying? I'll admit you're getting stronger, but not strong enough to win. Dom lunges forward and ends up pressed against you. Your faces only inches apart. This'll wipe the smile off your face. Ark. Hey, you fight dirty. What can I say? You taught me well. So it's a brawl then. Dom drops his sword and quickly grabs your arm, pinning you. Nice try, but you're still a step too slow, princess. I'm just getting started. You twist out of his hold and leap forward, tackling him to the ground. Kenna. Ahem. Turning, you see Gabriel, your bodyguard. Gabriel, I was just leaving. My lady, nobles from the other 4 kingdoms will arrive shortly. The queen expects you to be there to greet them. Of course. You and Gabriel walk back to the castle in stony silence. Get it? Castle, stony. About what you saw back there. It was nothing. Nothing? It may not be my place to say it, but that boy loves you, Kenna, more than anything in the 5 kingdoms. Gabriel. I'm sorry, Kenna, but my duty is to you in this kingdom. Dominic is a commoner. Worse, he is a child with no name, a son with no father, abandoned half dead on the castle steps and covered in burns. He's my friend. He's your faithful childhood friend, but childhood ends. Adults do as they must. Royalty most of all. You and Gabriel enter the throne room and find your mother dressed in her finest gown, talking to Leon, the captain of the royal guard. You've increased security as I requested? Yes, of course, your majesty. 12 guards at each entrance, and a company of archers on every wall. Your mother turns to you and smiles. It's nice to see you indoors for once, my little butterfly. Where else would a butterfly thrive but indoors? Okay. Funny. I trust you'll be on your best behavior tonight. You just might meet your future husband. Kenna, married? Now that I'd like to see. There are beasts in the Black Spine Mountains you'd have an easier time taming. So Black Spine Mountains is in green, so I guess I have to remember that. Now, Kenna, it's time for you to get dressed. I had something special made. I don't suppose it's armor like the kind Leon has, is it? Better. I had one of the finest dressmakers in the 5 kingdoms work for months on a silver and black gown unmatched in beauty. I can't wait to see it on you, and I know our guests will be very impressed. Ooh, that is pretty. Huh. Or I could just wear my practice training clothes, apparently. I'll make Mom happy. A few minutes later. So, what do you think? Is this my daughter? You've grown into such an elegant woman. I couldn't be more proud of you. Thanks, Mom. Thank you, Mother. And I'm sure the young men visiting today will be dumbstruck by the very sight of you. I do wish your Aunt Eloise was here to advise you. She was always the fashionable one. She hasn't returned yet? You know my sister, Kenna, always being entertained by some dashing gentleman on a foolish adventure, the luxuries of not being queen. Tristan, a castle servant, approaches. Your Majesty, the nobles from the other 4 kingdoms have arrived. Already? Come now, little butterfly. You just need to smile and look pretty. I'm the one who has to listen to old King Amanth drone on about his hunting conquests. You think he's going to tell the story about how he killed a boar with a rusted spoon? He always does, and I'm pretty sure the boar gets bigger and bigger each time. Come, let's go welcome our guests. Servants throw open the grand doors to the throne room. The kings and queens of the 4 neighboring kingdoms enter, each with a group of courtiers. Your mother takes your hand. Remember today, Kenna, the alliance formed here may stand for 1,000 years, even against our common enemy, the Iron Empire. Let me say, this is a mistake. Why would it be a mistake? Congratulations, Mother. This alliance will be your greatest legacy. Nonsense. You are my greatest legacy. Aw, thanks. The first of the royals approaches you. Tristan clears his throat to announce them. May I present King Amanth Dramir of Phydoria, and his son and heir, Prince Tevan Dramir. King Amanth bows and kisses your mother's hand as Prince Tevan bows to you. Princess, you're a vision of loveliness. That dress will surely haunt my dreams for weeks to come. You make me sound like a nightmare. Trust me, I'll be looking forward to those dreams. Wow. Okay. Truly, you're lovelier than the 1,000 statues of Phydoria. Prince Tevan. Be charming. I've had many suitors, but none so charming. Okay, let's see. You honor me, Princess. Hardly. It's the truth. I hope I'll get to speak more with you later during the feast, if your other guests don't take up all your time. Prince Tevan is more interested than you now. Oh, cool. I promise I'll find a minute or 2 for you. Just 1 minute. Prince Tevan and his father step aside. May I present King Luther Nevrakis, ruler of Abanthus, Queen Adriana, and his son, Prince Marco. Bow when you announce us, boy. Whoa. Prince Marco strikes Tristan, knocking him to the ground. When Kenna's prestige level is high enough, you can unlock special choices. Try it now. I should slap him. I'd like to, but we're trying to make an alliance here, so maybe just yell at him? I don't think we should apologize, because that's just messed up. So I'm just going to yell at him. Berate Marco. Okay. Great. He'll remember this insult. Is that what passes for manners in the miserable swamp you call a kingdom? You are a guest under our roof, and you will behave yourself. Insolent wench. Yeah, maybe I should have just apologized. Hold your tongue, Marco. This is Princess Kenna. I'd heard the princess was spirited, but I admit I wasn't prepared for this. My daughter is passionate about her people. I'm sure she didn't mean to offend your son. Well, I was considering slapping him, so yeah, I did. Of course not. As the other kings arrive, you spot a familiar face among the assembled crowd, watching from a distance. Hey! Dominic's eyes wander down your dress. Surprise face. Keep your eyes up, buddy. Dom is more attracted to you. Huh, I'm glad I wore this. Queen Adriana addresses the assembled crowd. For too long, we have fought amongst each other, squabbling over land, while our shared enemy abroad grows stronger. Today we change that. Today, the 5 kingdoms become one, a clenched fist that will stand strong against all threats. To seal the alliance, please raise a glass with me to a brighter future, for us all. The assembled royalty cheers. Everyone raises their golden goblets and drinks. Everyone but King Luther Navrakis and his son, Prince Marco. I hope it wasn't because I yelled at him, but probably not. Before my father died, burned alive by the Iron Empire, he told me one thing. Our lands will never be safe from them until we are one. One kingdom, one king. Okay, no, it's just because he wants to rule everything. Got it. There will be no alliance. There will be only my kingdom. As Luther speaks, you hear the clank of armor coming down the hall, then the screams of servants. How is this possible? The gates are sealed and the bridge is drawn. The secret passage into the castle. How? The only people who know about it are you, me, Gabriel, and your sister, Eloise. Beautiful woman, but far too trusting. She never even suspected her latest lover was one of my spies. Great. No! You monster. She struggled valiantly, but you'd be amazed at the secrets a person spills when you gouge their eyes out. Ugh. Luther raises his glass to his lips and takes a sip. Someone stab him right now. Now then, let's get this over with. The doors fly open. Men in strange glistening armor charge in, leveling crossbows at all the assembled guests. Die. Kenna, look out! Tutorial. Some choices have a time limit. Think fast. Great. I must dodge. You roll to the side, just in time. The bolt from a crossbow slams into the wall right where you were standing. Too close. Take cover! Arrows zip through the air, striking the assembled royals. Their shouts echo in the throne room. You turn and see a bolt pierce straight through your mother's heart. her eyes going wide as she falls to the ground. Great. The Queen! Mother! Kenna! You crawl across the stone floor to her. Mom! Mother. Yeah, he will burn for this, but also I love you. Be brave, little butterfly. Be brave. Your mother tightly grips your hand as she draws breath for the last time. Tears blur your vision as Dominic pulls you away from her. Bye, Mom. Kenna, we have to go. No, I'm not leaving her. You look up just in time to see Prince Marco gleefully disarm and cut down another nobleman with a flurry of quick strikes. Ha! I've had better fights against my stable hands. Pathetic. Nearby, Gabriel fights back, impaling one Navraki soldier with his sword and dropping another with a gauntlet to the skull. Kenna, I need to get you out of here. Now. A Navrakis soldier bars the door to the outside hallway. He hefts a massive axe. King Amenth tries to flee, but the soldier swings the axe at him, beheading him instantly. Then the soldier spots you. You're next. Not if I can help it. Ha, what's a princess in a fancy little dress going to do to a soldier? Just watch. Looking for something to use against the soldier, you grab a goblet and a chicken bone? Oh, turkey leg. That's not helpful. I guess at least the goblet is hard, or the turkey leg would just bounce off him, wouldn't it? Okay, let's throw the goblet. You fling the goblet's contents into the face of the soldier. My eyes! Oh, good. Before you leave the room, you turn back to see a soldier with gold trim on his armor, looting your mother's body. Hey. Okay, so it's that guy. My mother's signet ring. You need to get that. Leave it. There's no time. Your life is more important. Okay. Forgive me, Mother. You take Dom's hand and run. As you look back one last time, you see the soldier take the ring. This'll fetch a fine price. Anger. As you flee into the corridor, the skirts of your ball gown tangle up. You crash to the floor. Oof. Dom reaches down and helps you up. Thank you. As you stand, you see blood on your gown. The floor is slick with the blood of slaughtered royals and their children. Dead, all of them. The entire nobility, wiped out. Not all of them. Wounded and leaning against a column, Prince Tevan tries to fight off a Navrakis soldier. Die, Fedorian scum. Not without a fight. He brandishes a torch at the soldier. We've got to help him. It's too risky. My duty is to protect you, not a Fedorian prince. You are the Queen of Stormholt now. You must live. Gabriel will always protect you. I know, but what kind of queen am I if I leave him behind? Tutorial. Your army score tracks your choices, whether you're defeating significant enemies in combat or strengthening your relationships with your allies and increasing their morale. The higher your army score is, the stronger your forces will be for the final battle. Adding allies will grant unique benefits in your story, unlock special scenes, and help you in the battles ahead. Allies also increase your army score for the final battle, and some, like Prince Tevan, even give you soldiers for your army. We can take Prince Tevan with us. He could be valuable. But it's up to you, Kenna. We must. Are you serious? Okay, we're going to swear to avenge his death because I don't have enough diamonds to save his life, apparently. Why can't I just throw the turkey leg now? We must leave him. Quickly, follow me. No, please, come back! Lost ally, Prince Tyvon has been killed. Tyvon's screams follow you as you flee. Prince Tyvon. Well, I'm guilty now. You've made your choice. There's no turning back now. The Fydorians have been our strongest allies. Fydorian custom does dictate that they send 100 soldiers to avenge their rulers. That's... oh, +2 army. That's nothing compared to the army Tyvon would have provided if you were still alive. As you enter the dungeon, you see 3 soldiers rushing by, all carrying weapons wet with blood. Wait, that one. He's the one that stole my mother's ring. Which one? Looking around, you spot a crossbow in the hands of a fallen soldier. You pull it from his grasp. Only 1 bolt. Better choose the right man. This guy. Your bolt catches the soldier right where his helmet meets his armor, plunging into the base of his skull. Irk. That's what you get. The man falls dead as the others seek cover. Here it is, my mother's signet ring, +5 army. Legacy. You recovered your mother's ring. You grab the ring, dodging crossbow bolts as you retreat down the stairs. All this over a ring? The ring commands respect and strengthens Kenna's claim to the throne, but she needs to be alive to use it. Where do we go now? The passage they used to get in. We'll use it to get out. Gabriel pushes a brick into the wall. You hear stones shifting, and suddenly the rock wall swings open, revealing a secret door. You and your friends dash in. Gabriel tries to seal the door behind you, but Navraki's soldiers are already closing in. They'll figure out how to get in. We won't make it out before they catch us. Then we have no choice but to make our stand and fight. As you pass through a metal gate, you see Dom hesitate on the other side. No, we do have a choice. I'm going to hold them off. At least I can slow them down, buy you some time. Dom slams the gate closed, locking himself in. Dominic! Dom, what are you doing? Don't do this! It's the only way. Go! You hear shouting as the soldiers close in on you. Dom, I have one last thing to say. Yeah, be careful. Stay alive, and I promise to do the same. I won't let you down. We will see each other again, my friend. The sound of shouting interrupts you. Now go, Kenna. Gabriel, keep her safe. I will guard her till my last breath. You and Gabriel flee down the tunnel. Now playing as Dominic. After leading the soldiers away from Kenna, you emerge from the passage and find yourself in the castle kitchen, the soldiers right behind you. You there, stop! Ready to fight? Nope, not even a little. Yeah, good choice. You spin around and take off running, bolting through the cluttered kitchen. Get back here! Nope. At the far end, you come to a wide-open fire pit. Flames crackle over sizzling coals. You're moving too fast to dodge. You leap. You leap boldly over the fire pit, and strangely, as you cross through the veil of flame, you feel no heat or pain. The flames almost seem to arc, bending away from you, making a path. That's odd. Ooh, I have fire power. Haha. Some choices increase Dom's firepower. You land smoothly on the other side of the pit. Behind you, the soldier scrambles around. And in front of you, tugging on a locked door, is Margaret, the castle cook. Dom, what in the blazes? Blazes. You're cornered. Please, don't hurt him. He's a good man. He's just a servant, like me. He was running with the princess and her bodyguard. He's got to know where they went. I'll never talk. Then I'll kill the old woman. See if that loosens your tongue. No. The soldier slams his fist into Margaret's head. She falls. He pulls out a dagger and kneels beside her. You feel something stirring inside you. Rage, fury, fire. When Dom's power level is high enough, you can unlock special choices. Try it now. Grr. Yeah, unleash your rage. You let your anger explode. The fire burning in the kitchen jumps, the flames lashing out to twist around the soldiers. Hey! What the? Ah! And the little ah has fire coming out of it. They writhe and scream as the fire burns them alive, roasting them in their armor. +1 firepower. What the hell did I just do? You rush to Margaret's side. You take her hand, and she begins to stir. What happened? I took care of the soldiers. Don't ask. Where is everyone? All servants have been ordered to the throne room, so if we mean to live, we must go there now. Margaret grabs your hand and pulls you along after her. You and Margaret reach the throne room, where all of the castle's servants stand terrified. 2 servants run up to Margaret. Mother, we were so worried about you. What were you doing out there? I was fetching your fool brother, Dom, here. He'd gone and gotten himself into trouble. Our brother? Listen here. Luther is executing anyone who could be a threat. If he finds out that Dom has trained as a scout and can use a sword, he'll kill him. So from here on out, he's your brother, a knuckle-headed servant in the kitchens, understand? We're going to circle back to knuckle-headed. I understand, but what if someone else betrays him? I'll get the word out. We're all allies here. The other servants will keep Dom's secret. And if they don't, it'll be moss cabbage every night, so help me. Yeah, but I'd still be dead. Silence, everyone. Quiet down. Your new king is about to speak. Hear me, people of this castle. I know you have long served the former queen, but her reign has ended. King Navrakis gestures, and one of his soldiers holds up the head of Queen. Oh God. Rose whispers to you. I think I'm going to be sick. I should say, the Queen deserved better than this. Luther Navrakis is a monster. But what can we do? We have no weapons. Luther continues. There are no warriors left among you. My men have seen to that. Soldiers march in, wheeling carts full of bodies. I give you a choice now. Pledge your loyalty to me, or add more carcasses to the pile. One of his soldiers unsheaths his sword. Who's first? As the servants line up to take the loyalty pledge, Rose plucks at your sleeve. What do? We pledge our loyalty. We bend the knee. We promise Luther our service. And when the time is right, we strike. Now playing as Kenna. A few moments later, You're riding through the forest at night, away from Stormholt. You come to a fork in the path. Where are we going? Don't worry, I'm taking you somewhere safe. And where is that? There's a monastery deep in the woods. I trained with the monks there for years, they'll hide us from Luther. Behind you, the lights of Stormholt recede into the darkness. My home. Don't despair, you're alive. That's all that matters. I promise you, I will take my kingdom back. Crusader, your mission is justice. I weep for my people, for my mother, my family, my friends. They deserved better, and my heart breaks for them. You must be strong, now more than ever. King Luther, he's destroyed everything I've ever known. I will take Stormholt back, I swear it. Chapter end. Congratulations! You finished Chapter 1. Now you can review how you did and get your army score. Would you like to learn more about how the army score works? Sure. Your army score is a running tally of your success. The higher it is, the stronger you'll be in the final battle. Every prestige and power point earned is worth 1 more army score point. Every unlocked weapon is worth 5 army score points. Every recruited new ally is worth 5 army score points. Every 50 troops added to your army is worth 1 army score point, and every special event, usually unlocked by making a significant choice, is worth 5 army score points. Now let's take you to the progress screen so you can see how you did. Chapter Progress. Gabriel will protect you as your ally. You made waves by wearing the silver lace gown. Prince Tevan died at the hands of Navrakas soldiers. His aid would have been valuable in the effort to reclaim your kingdom. You've added only 100 Fidorian troops to your cause. You saved your mother's ring from falling into enemies' hands. You belittle Prince Marco. This will affect interactions with him in the future. Overall progress. Okay, Gabriel, alive and recruited. Prince Tevan, dead. Prestige, 10 out of 15. Power, 2 out of 2. Weapons, 0 out of 0. The turkey leg doesn't count? Allies, 5 out of 10. Troops, 2 out of 4. Significant choices, 10 out of 10. Army score, 29 out of 41. Okay. And that was it. Chapter 2 next.